Okay, gang and clownfish fans, let's get going on this drawing. You will need a pencil with an eraser, a black marker or pen or crayon, whatever you have, a light orange, it's my orange, and a dark orange. If you only have one orange, that's fine, just use that. And a gray for the shading at the very end. Okay, let's give ourselves some guides. We're going to block out this fish. First, draw a center line right in the middle, about yay big. Then a much longer line, about twice as long, going the other way, left to right. The back should be just a little bit longer than the front. Now we're going to draw a football shape for the body. So start at that line. Don't go all the way to the top of the other line. It's just like a squished football. These guides will really help you to get the right proportions for your fish to make it look like a real clownfish. Now his tail starts at the end of the football, but it's a little bit lower than the football. So find the end of your line and you're just going to draw a little curve like this. Make sure it's lower than the football. See, there's more tail down here and there's less at the top. If you're following along in the COLORSKILLS book, I am using the tracing page, which is a great tool because you can just trace the lines for your first drawing and get the idea. Start at the center line and draw a bumpy curved line to the end of the football. See how the guides are helping us? Now for the front fin, which is a little different. It has a scalloped top edge, which is just little curves like this, down to the football. Okay, and now for the tail. So start at the end of the fin, up to your curve. Now a nice little bit wavy so it looks like a real fish fin. Okay. Now connect it back up to the football. Good job. Let's do his cute little face. Just follow the football shape. Leave some room for his lips. Start right down here. Leave a little bit of space. And follow the football down again. Good job. There's a small fin here, so just draw that in. And one just like it behind it. So many parts for such a little animal. Okay, the next big fin, right here. Start at the center line again. Start right there. Nice big curve, almost to the end of the tail, but leave a little bit of room there. Good. Now just follow the football and fill in the tummy. Just following the football. Right here, I like to make a little bit of a curve so it looks like the tail is part of the body. Very good. Let's do the eye next, which is just 3 circles. 1, 2, and the third one is a little tiny circle that we're going to leave white. One more fin, last fin in the middle. It's just a big C right about here. There we go, we're done with fins. Now let's put some details in. The first thing we're going to do is add some stripes. You can see they all have these little stripes. So just another wavy line that follows pretty closely to the outside. But don't be worried about getting these perfect. They all look a little bit different. So this one next. Now same thing again, just a little wider, and that's going to be our black stripe. Ooh, I forgot this one. There we go. Now I'm going to erase all my guides because I did them in pencil. You can definitely wait till the very end to erase your guides too, right before you start coloring. Now let's put in those lips, the fish lips. They do have big lips, just like a clown. There's 3 big stripes on the body. First one is right behind the eye. And don't worry about getting these lines perfect. Each clownfish is a little bit different. I like to put some zigzags like this because that's what they really look like if you look carefully. Second stripe goes right down the middle of the body, a little fatter. And the last stripe is on the tail, just like that. I'm going to add one more body line right here just to finish off the tummy. You can skip this if you want. And one more up the back, just so you can see the outline of his body a little bit. Okay, now is a good time to pause the video and catch up if you need to, because we're gonna start coloring. The face is the light orange, so just this part here. Lips too. These 2 fins are also light orange. And this fin also in that same light orange. If you have a darker orange, go ahead and get that out. If not, you can use the same orange for the next part. We're going to color the front half right behind that first stripe, so all of this here. This fin, let's go. Clownfish are also known as anemone fish, and that is because they have a cool relationship with another animal that lives in the ocean. And you guess what it is? It's the sea anemone. So the anemone and the clownfish take care of each other, and that is called a symbiotic relationship because each one gets something out of it. The clownfish helps feed the anemone because they are bright colors and they have stripes, which attracts other fish to come and eat them. But then the anemone kills and eats those fish with poison that's kind of like a jellyfish. The clownfish lives in the anemone so it stays safe and it gets to eat the leftover fish. So even though they are super cute, they are luring other fish to their death. And speaking of how cute they are, we usually see the orange clownfish like Nemo, but they come in other colors too. Here's a yellow clownfish, and here is a black one. my goodness, I forgot this fin again. Alright, gotta put in the second stripe. There you go, buddy. Dark orange on this stripe too, all the way up and down through the body. His tail is dark orange too, and this will be the last thing we color with orange. Wrong. I forgot about the eyelid. I'm forgetting all kinds of things on this drawing. That's alright. He still looks good. Let's go ahead and finish the eye. So get your black out and color in that middle circle, but don't color in the last circle. See how cute? Now we're going to add some black tips to the fins. If you have a marker, you can just quickly put these in. If you have a crayon, you might have to push a little bit harder. But they just kind of fade up into the fin like this. This whole stripe here is black. We're going to color this one and then all the other stripes on the fins. Once you have this all colored in, you're going to go back up to the top and add these little lines. Each line kind of points to the middle of the fin, so you have to make them different directions. Then go back in and go back and forth like this over each line, so they're a little bit pointy, and that's what makes it look like a real clownfish fin. So now we're going to do the same thing to the rest of these fins. 1, 2, 3. Then on this special fin up front, we're going to add some black tipping. Just follow what I do and copy it. They're just like big arches, big letter M's. Now grab your gray, or even your pencil would work actually. And we're just going to make little tiny lines all the way around the outside of the fin. And you can see that they're pointing to the center of the fin again, so each time you have to change the direction just a little bit. You are so close to being done with this drawing. The last thing up is the shading. So we're going to add some of that gray to the body to make him look like he's a real fish. Anywhere that's round, anywhere that something is behind something, like this fin is behind the other one, we're going to add some shading. So the body's round, a little bit like that. So I'm going to add a little back here, because the fin is in front and the body's in the back, and that just pops it off the page. And voila! Lots of work on this one. If you made it to the end, good job. Proud of you.
Let me tell you about me and anemone. I've got a buddy, somebody to count on. We care about each other, we have that in common. It makes me feel good, hanging together. When I'm feeling sad, he makes me feel better. Sometimes we fight, and sometimes we cry, but when we say we're sorry, we forgive and we fly. When you have a friend, it's your job to care. Think about the feelings, make some memories to share. A good friend is special and a best friend rare. Tell them your troubles and all